my, I know. Had to take a break, man. But nevertheless, guys, I'm here now. Where are you guys? Yes, I'm here now. Where are you guys? Guys, we almost made it. Almost weekend again. Happy Thursday, my God. Without Almighty God, who can it be? Right? And without us out here, who can we fear? Who shall we fear? And without health and strength, again, man, how would we feel? So happy Thursday, bringing you this Thursday with a bizarre content. But hopefully you guys' days in the week has been great so far and all of that. Yes, early bird eat the fattest worm. It's good more time to get up early, and if you want to go back to sleep later on, you can. But the best thing to get up and say, Almighty God, I thank you for keeping us alive. Thank you for giving us health and strength and all of that greatness that comes with this content, guys. Okay? So we have more than one content. Well, we have a content to spit and then more than one topics to insert, as always. So I just, first and foremost, I want to thank you guys for your efforts and your patience and for you to be coming on this content early. Depends on where you are. So anywhere you are in the world, big up your nice, clean, ambitious self. And I can shout out everybody in all the places that you're watching from. But wherever you're watching from, I got you with your content. And wherever you're watching from, I really appreciate you tuning in. So guys, this is disturbing and troubling, but what can we say? Let's unpack the story. I also got you guys video and audio for this. I always say audio, but you know the video comes with it as well. So let's all the way from Australia. Okay. We going to be honest, okay? And let's get into it. So, you know, a lot of people out here say they're mind readers, palm readers, fortune teller, obia person, voodoo person, all kind of story that they come out here every day with, yes? We know that most of the times we don't believe in the unbelievable, because even with the disaster that's going on, no matter how you see that fortune teller come out and tell stories, he never could tell the future of his or hers. No matter how that voodoo man come out and give you potions and oils and soap, when it's his turn, he has to call up unto God. So the only person in my life I'm going to call up to, whether there's an enemy, whether there's sickness, whether there's the good, the bad, would be Almighty God. Yes? So we don't believe in mankind most of the time. Yes? We don't believe in mankind. The only person you believe in is yourself. Yes? Your children around you sometimes, if you can, because sometimes children now these days are different, right? But always believe in yourself and believe in Almighty God. Yes? Because although we can't see him physically, but we know that he's around spiritually. Okay, guys? So nevertheless, happy Thursday, on the ground, and I thank you guys for stopping by so early in the morning, eh? So nevertheless, guys, let's unpack the story together. So we're going all the way in Sydney. Okay, Sydney, basically call it Sydney, Australia, but we're going to Sydney in a second. Sydney fortune teller allegedly ran 70 million fraud by telling clients she saw a billionaire in their future. Oh, Father God. Who the hell could come and tell me now, hey, you know I see a billionaire in your future? And come and pay me so I could tell you some more. Who does those kind of nonsense? Only a fraud. Who comes out here and believe this woman? Is she Almighty God? So let's continue. Better you tell me I'm going to win the lottery than you come and tell me that you see a billionaire in my future. Better you say that things are going to work out there for me in my job more than you come and tell me later on I'm going to be a billionaire. Okay, I should tell myself I'm going to be a billionaire. And I'm the one who's supposed to work towards that billion, that first billion, to be honest. Okay? So promises are comfort to a fool, the way I see it. But nevertheless, Angapong, what did you do better today from what you did yesterday? To be honest, that's a good question. I always think about what I could make my life better and what can I do better today. But to be honest, I was at work and I did help out a couple of my co-workers do some stuff that I haven't done in years. And I really helped them out yesterday and take off some of their workload. So if that's the answer you're looking for, then that's what I did different, to be honest. Not only that, because the Christmas seasoning is coming around, I'm doing a few things different than what I do last year as well, you know? And not only that, before I came on the live, I did say my prayers before I came on the live. Sometimes, you know, when I say my prayers, at times I'm sitting in my car before I push out. I will say, I pray, Almighty God, guide me on the road, da, 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 da. But I find myself every morning when I rise at times, the first thing I do is go down on my knees and tell Almighty God, thank you. Yes? So if that's the answer you're looking for, then that's what, if that's the question and that's the answer you're looking for, well, there you go. Well, thank you for stopping by, up and down. Okay, left and right, A and B. Okay, I appreciate your question, because a lot of times you guys don't interact with me like that. You guys just sit and listen. So I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. No fuss, no muss, no you know, no haste, but please do. You don't know. Help me to help you, okay? Please subscribe. The more you guys subscribe, the more you guys share the content, the more people will know that I'm around, the more the people will come to the channel. I know that there's some big bad content unpacking out here, okay? So nevertheless, so Angapang fan, Anya Pan, 53, who also claimed to be Fuchi Master, allegedly exploited vulnerable clients who took out loans based on their prediction. So imagine you're telling me I'm going to be a billionaire, but yet still I have to go to my bank to go get a loan. So isn't that making you be poorer to go and get a loan? Because the loan comes with a lot of interest. And not only that, where are you going to get the money to pay back this loan? So imagine you're telling people that they're going to be a billionaire, but they have to go and get a loan. I never heard nothing like that in my life, but only over here. Yes, so nice, yes? But anyways, so they took out loans based on her prediction. Yes? All right, let's unpack some more. A self-proclaimed fortune teller, Feng Shui master, who allegedly orchestrated, right? A highly 70 million money laundering across Sydney has been charged. New South Wales police arrested two women, Anya Fan, 53, and her 25-year-old daughter, Taita, at Dover Heights in Sydney East on Wednesday morning. So remember, we're just a Thursday, and Wednesday morning I'm going to get the news on the ground already. Remember, I tell you, know why, guys? Because I'm always reading. Fan allegedly exploited vulnerable clients within the Vietnamese community by pursuing them to take out financially loans based on their prediction that a billionaire would enter their future. What a lying woman. The woman then took a share of the loans, police allege, on Thursday. So here I am telling you that I see a billionaire in your future. Go get a loan and then I take half of your loan. So am I going to be the billionaire or you the fortune teller? Yo, promise to a comfort to a fool, but I'm not surprised. Lots of these fraud are out here. Be mindful. All right? Could you imagine? So she went to tell these people to go and get the loan based on her prediction that they're going to be billionaires, would enter their future. The woman then took a share of the loans, police allege, on Thursday. Make that make sense for ya? Police allegedly seized financial documents, mobile phone, electronics, luxury bags, and 40-gram gold bar worth $10,000 and $6,600 in casino chips. So she was just enriching herself and her daughter. No fortune teller going to tell you, or no fortune teller going to tell you that you're going to be a billionaire and tell you to go get a loan and they take half of your loan. Doesn't work. Lies, right? Continue. Investigators will allege Fan ran the fraudulent scheme, estimated to total nearly 70 million with the help of their daughter and her daughter, right? Additional 15 million worth of assets were frozen by the NSW Crime Commission police. Addressing reporters on Thursday, Detective Gordon, commander of the Financial Crime Squad, said Fan had preyed upon people in financial hardship. I would think so, obviously. The 53-year-old claimed that to be a Feng Shui master and a fortune teller who convinced these vulnerable people to become a mule in the criminal organization with her daughter. Where they would receive amount of money, and each time she convinced these people to do these loans, she would pocket at least $150,000 herself, alleged. So you go get these people, tell them that you see billionaire in their future. They go get the money, and then you take half of the money. So who is the billionaire? Oh no. Police said that they would allege the victims were reckless, obviously, and indifferent to taking out these loans on behalf of the syndicate. I would think so. Adding that several of those alleged mules have been arrested. Well, obviously, I would think so. What is also alarming, okay, what is so alarming is that this woman was trusted within her community. She arrived in Australia in 2001 and soon after become an Australian citizen, maybe because all of that money that she fraud. She has not worked during this time. Do you hear that? The repayment in the Dover Heights address loan were $56,000 a month. Do you see how much is her Heights address? $56,000 a month for her posh place. Yet she was receiving disability support. You hear that? See so much fraud this woman is doing? So the woman is collecting taxpayers' money with disability, saying she's sick, never work. And also out here telling the public she's a fortune teller, letting these people go get and collect loans, and then she take half of it. Are you following me? She and her daughter. Are you following me now? Okay. So we'll say allegedly because this is in court. Yes? Let's continue. This is crazy to me. Okay, so her place that she's living is $56,000 a month. Yet she was receiving disability support payments over 20 years. The laziness don't work. And was a VIP customer at the Sydney-based casino. So here you are. I am sick. I'm sick, government. I got a disability, but yet still she live in a $56,000 a month place. Not only that, she was a VIP customer at the casino. Okay, so here you are on disability, collecting disability fraud. Okay, but collecting people money out in the public. Promise to a comfort to a fool to tell these people that you see in the future and you're a fortune teller and they're going to be billionaires. Please go to the bank. Please go anywhere to go get loans. And when you get the loans, I'll come and give me half. What a fraud. So more than one fraud. Public fraud and government fraud. All right, guys, let's continue. We allege that she had at least laundry over $520,000 in 2 months, Chaja, period alone at the Sydney-based casino. So they say, easy come, easy go. She's a high roller and very influential amongst her community. Mighty God, mouth sweet like sugar. On one occasion, Fan allegedly laundried $45,000 at the casino in just 3 hours. She also convinced her daughter to purchase a 5.3 million unit at Rose Bay. He said, mighty God, easy come, easy go. Getting money from the government plus getting money from the public, saying you're fortune teller. So you cash up, money stock up, money a pile up. Fan was also charged with 39 offenses, including knowingly directing activities of criminal group, 19 counts of dishonestly, I would think, obtaining financially advantage by deception, obviously, and 13 counts knowingly dealing with proceedings of crime. It says proceeds, but it should be proceedings of crime. She was refused bail and was scheduled to appear at the Downing Centre local court. She did not apply for bail, and the matter was adjourned until January 15th. No Christmas for you. In a prison, you're gone. Well, jail, I would say. Okay? The 25-year-old charged with offense, including 2 counts of dishonesty, obtained financially disadvantage and deception, and recklessly dealing with proceedings of crime value more than $5,000. So here go mommy in her scheme and her schism, but mommy ended up bringing her daughter along. Let's continue. She was granted conditional bail to appear in court in January. So mommy is locked up till January. Daughter got bail. Okay? The alleged fraud emerged after a police investigation. Okay. Emerged after police investigation in the automotive financing under strike force. Okay, people? And all of these things. So this lady decided that not only that she's spending the money carelessly, all right? 1 second. I really don't want to read it. Hold on, let's see. So I am just going to sum up this quickly and fast because I don't want to stay long in the whole content. So not only that she was wasting her money, guys, at the casino, right? She was having an apartment she was having an apartment that she has to pay countless money for. Okay? She also have a luxury bag, luxury cars, all of these things. She's always at the casino as a high roller, spending the people them hard working loan. All right? Not only that, where she lived was $56,000 a month. Okay? Not only that, they said that at least she laundry over $520,000 a month, period, at the base casino. She was a high roller. All right? She also alleged she laundried $45,000 in a casino over just 3 hours. Over 3 hours, this lady blowed up $45,000, guys. Not only that, she also convinced her daughter to purchase a 5.3 million unit at the Rose Bay. Because remember, the place where she's living at Dover Heights is cost $56,000 a month. 56,000 a month times 12 is how much? So she more than can afford the 5.3 million unit, because these people are taking out loans, giving this woman, and this woman is an unfortunate fortune teller and a big scammer, allegedly. Because everybody have their day in court. Seriously. So you see how much money this woman is scamming? And not only that, she's also on disability. I am sick, please. Taxpayers, please. I am sick. I can't work. So nothing is wrong with that woman, allegedly. That woman is a scammer. If she could come out and scam the public like that, then the woman was always out here scamming the government as well. All right, guys? So that was the story. If you never heard about this story, big fortune teller under hot water for scamming the public. Telling the public, oh lady, oh sir, I see a billionaire in your future. Go get a loan. Come and give me half of the money. And that's how the billionaire is going to come in your life. Who the hell can come and tell me, ma'am, you want a trip, but you have to pay for the trip. Ma'am, you are going to be a billionaire, but you need to give me the money. So go get a loan and give me half of the loan, so later on you'll be a billionaire. If I'm giving away half of my money, how can I be a billionaire? Unless you're telling me to invest in some kind of business. But you're not telling me to come invest in a business. You're telling me to come invest in your pocket. And when people go give her the money, people, she goes and blow it on a $56,000 a month place. She goes and spend $520,000 in casino and also blow $45,000 in 3 hours in the casino. So we are going to shout, easy come, easy go. You don't have to work for it, so you will blow it. Not only that, she's out here scamming the public twice, triple. Because here you are getting money from the public, telling them they're going to be billionaires. Go and get loans to come and give you. Come and pay you X, Y, and Z. But yet till again, you're still living off of the public because they're taxpayers. So she double whammy, double dip, every triple dip, double thief, triple thief, quadruple thiefing woman. The way I see it. Seriously. Okay, guys? So if you never heard about this serious crime, this crime smell real cheesy. Because the woman thief more than the rat that's eating cheese. The way I see it, and I will shout allegedly. Okay, guys? So that is the story. Sometimes I'll come and give you guys a heinous story, but sometimes I give you guys a story just vague, just like this. All right, guys? So nevertheless, 70 million fraud charge, pretending to be a fortune teller. What a liar. Okay, guys? What a liar. Okay? So from there, guys, I want to go now and get the audio for you guys. Okay? Let me get the audio for you guys a second. And then we're going to talk about some other things, and I'm going to jump off of this content because basically this is you guys Thursday content, you know. I wasn't around yesterday, too tired. So at the end of the day, I said, you know what? Let me come and give you guys this content, so to speak. And then we could go, and you guys could go about your day, because at the end of the day, you know, once in a while, I have to remember that you guys are out here waiting for you guys content. So that's why you say I forward early in the morning. All right? Okay, so let's unpack this quick and fast. Yes?
She was supposed to provide her clients with guidance. Instead, she's accused of profiting off them. An Eastern Suburbs mother who allegedly claimed to be a fortune teller and her daughter are tonight behind bars over a $70 million scam.
Arrested at her $13 million Dover Heights mansion, Anya Fan, the fortune teller who didn't see the financial squad coming. Living a life of luxury.
One second.
paid for by her alleged victims. Phan is accused of using her influence in the Vietnamese community to target vulnerable people.
Liar.
The 53-year-old would allegedly tell them she foresaw a billionaire in their future and then convince them to withdraw a loan of which she would take a share. Police say she coerced up to a dozen people to withdraw a loan, defrauding banks of almost $70 million.
Jaja.
Among her alleged mules, members of her family.
She even convinced her daughter, the police will allege, to purchase a $5.3 million unit at Rose Bay.
Jaja.
That's her 25-year-old daughter, Thi Ta, also arrested and charged for her involvement. Police say the mother came here in 2001 from Vietnam and never had a job.
She has not worked.
So from she come from Vietnam, women haven't worked. A lot of them don't work. A lot of them lazy as F. A lot of people out here don't want to work. So she came from Vietnam and said, you know, Australia is the mine gold place. And target her own community, telling them that she's a fortune teller when she's a fake. Not only that, from she came from that lady, she's collecting disability. So she in Vietnam, would there be a disability for her to collect? Nope. Could you imagine? I tell you, man. I tell you.
During this time, and has been receiving disability support.
What did I say?
The fortune teller is accused of being one of the heads of the Penthouse Syndicate, one of the largest fraud schemes in Australia's history. The alleged leader of the syndicate, being Michael Lee, was arrested in July at his penthouse at the Crown. The network is accused of bribing bank employees to approve fake loans used to build a property empire. More than $200 million allegedly stolen. Police say Anya was in charge of finding the mules, and she would launder the money she made by gambling at Crown Casino in Sydney.
The syndicate is now preying on vulnerable people that are trusted within their community.
Two alleged ringleaders now arrested, but police say their work with this syndicate is not over yet.
Let me predict the future of this criminal syndicate. We're going to go after some lawyers. We're going to look at accountants, and we're looking at property developers.
Massilia Eiley, 9 News.
Wayo! So that's you guys' content, man. Yeah, man. So that's you guys' content. So one of the feel like, say, when we go out here, people are looking at us like we're fraud. Your bigger frauds are out here, man. That lady came from Vietnam, had it in her mind that she was going to go to Australia to go and collect people money. She don't want to work. A lot of people out here don't want to work. They want to live off for your taxes and then top of it come and defraud you just as saying, come and ask you for more after they're already living off your taxes. You see what I'm saying? Imagine that you're going out there to go and work, pay your taxes and all. And when you hide, this woman is collecting disability. And when you hide, this woman, right? This woman is defrauding the public again. Huh? Seriously. This woman is defrauding the public again by telling you she's a fortune teller and she can see in the future. Right? And she can see in the future when it's a lie. So imagine that you believe in fortune teller. Believe in these liars that tell you that they see in the future. The only person can see in the future would be you. Yeah, man. The only person can see in the future would be you. And it sounds crazy, but let me tell you how. Say I'm out here now and I'm a nobody. And I say to myself, you know what? 4 or 5 years from now, I want to have this and I want to be this and I want to make sure all of this come together. Only you one can see in your future. Because A, you're going to work towards it. B, you're going to do everything in your power positive to get towards it. So say, for example, you never had a high school diploma and you work on your high school diploma. From there, you end up going to college or university. After you finish university, you get your diploma and you ace your job where you get. That's your future. Building on your future. Because you know that education and that money and that job is going to give you what you need. All right, then. Forget about that. Say you had bad credit and you decide to use Capital One and work on your credit. Later on, with that 800 score, you can get anything you want in the world by your credit. So the only person can see in the future would be you by working on your future, by working towards it, something called working towards your goal. Okay, guys? So the only person can see in your future would be you. The way I see it, nobody can come tell me about my future. Nobody. Nobody can come with their nonsense as a promise to a comfort to a fool. Because I don't believe in mankind. I believe in myself and Almighty God. Yes? And most of the time you can't even believe in yourself because you have something named a conscience. Remember, I tell you this. So we're going to be mindful out here, how we're out here making people pretend to be God. Yes? Making people, make you coming out here worshiping them because they feel like say they're looking in the future. You're a fortune teller, not too long come from Vietnamese, get citizenship in Australia, tell the government that you're on disability, you're sick and I collect disability check, don't work. And on top of it, you still go and grab money from the community knowing that those people are the one why you're on disability. Everybody believe that the government have some kind of money to give them, but it's not the government that give you all of this money, it's taxpayers. If you work and you look at your paycheck, your government will take off $300, $400, $500 off your paycheck every 2 weeks. And when you add that $400 and $500 and $600 off the paycheck for the year, you know how much money the government take from you? And when you do your income tax, you don't even get back half of that money. And if you don't care for the government, will tell you, say, you ain't getting no income tax because you owe. You made too much, you owe. Remember, I tell you this. And when you hide and look at your pay stub, CPP this and this, that, that. And when you end up in a downfall spiral and you go apply for those things, those people give you a hard time when you were out here also paying for those things. You know much people lost their job and try to get unemployment and unemployment falter, like you're begging them something. When you look at your pay stub, you're paying for unemployment. You know much people falter, use out all their savings and try to go on welfare, and welfare come talk about show their bank account when you've been paying for welfare all this time. So it's always people that come from a different country most of the time get most of these money that a lot of us out here working and putting in the system. So if you were supposed to depend on the government wouldn't have no money. If everybody's supposed to sit down on their ass and don't work, like this woman, then the government won't have no money to give. All of these benefits for the government to give out won't have it because the government won't have nobody to take it from. The government goes around and take all kind of money from everybody who work and pile it down. All right, perfect example. When the police and the government seize your stuff. Remember, they did the trial, we spoke about this. I'm giving you another example. When the police and the government seize all of your stuff, you think your stuff, then where do you think your stuff them go? Most of the time, sometimes your stuff them go to police action. Who get that money? Where you think most of that money go? It goes to victim people. There's a money that they get for that. Your money also go in projects when it comes to police and all of that. And I could come and show you guys this. So don't think the money that the government take from you and swipe from you, 1 second, just go in vain and they just burn all of that. That money goes back in the community. Goes to the victim, goes to police project, and all kind of things. And I could come and show you with facts and receipts. So our money go around and circulate around here. But who is unfortunate enough to sit down and collect it? Yeah? I'll give you guys one look example. Maybe I shouldn't even say it, but I'm gonna say it. In the past, I'm gonna give you guys this before we move on to another topic, yes? In the past, I get to understand that I should quit my job. Me and my significant other should quit our job they claim and go and collect disability. Make that make sense for you? People out here is telling you to go and quit your job and go on disability. So let me ask a question. If you work and you get paid every 2 weeks and you sit down on disability and get a check once a month, which one is better? Working or sitting down on disability? That must working. You get double when you work and less when you're on disability. So that's why them the people that couldn't give me no advice out here. Because when you're going to tell me if you stop make my money, you're setting me back. My big grocery, me the go Costco can go buy, me couldn't even afford it because my disability check is so much. Make that make sense for me. Places that I want to go, things that I want to buy, I couldn't afford it because my disability check is only so much. That's why people can't give me advice out here when I work. I don't know what it is to be out here working. You understand what I'm saying? So those things I'm talking about. All right? People not supposed to be out here telling you that they see a billionaire in your future. People cannot predict your future. The only person can predict and pen out your future is you. Because if your life is worse now, you can make it better. That's your future. Yeah? If your credit is bad now, you can fix it up. That's your future. Yes? If you have no education now and you go get some education, that's your future. You're fixing up your future. The only person can see now your future that is bleaky, that is dull, that is not happening is you. All right? And the next person you can brace on to give you health and strength to continue in your future would be Almighty God, and we can't even see him, but we know he's around spiritually. You get it? So don't be out here, man, running to know these voodoo people, these fortune teller, and all of these ungodly people. They're a bunch of thieves, allegedly. And they lie. And you see, when disaster strike, the only person they're turning to is Almighty God, like how you never turn to Almighty God. So just find a relationship with Almighty God and do your thing. I am not a Christian. I don't go to church all the time. But I know Almighty God because he's been carrying me through all this time, no matter what the situation is. You feel me? So be mindful out here. How you going to make people sit down and read all your palm? Make people use your hurt to tell you, say, this is what's going to happen when you already don't tell them your issue. Some of these people just lie. Yes? People just lie. All right? So be mindful how you believe in some of these evildoers out here, because most of them are some devil's worshiper and the devil's children, and they're always on the run to come out here and steer you in a different path. So for this woman to leave Vietnam, don't work, sit on disability, telling these people she's a fortune teller, telling these people to go and get a loan and take half of it, and then when she get all of the money, she go waste the money carelessly by playing in casino. In 3 days, the woman wasted $45,000 gambling. Now, if you are at work, if you have $45,000 in your account, you're going to go gamble it? No. You know why you're not going to gamble it? Because it's hard to come by and you work and save for it. Or you didn't win some kind of lottery. Or you didn't get some kind of money that pay out in some kind of lawsuit or some kind of accident claim. Right? But if easy come and easy go, you blow it in 3 days, 45,000. You go sit down in the casino and be a high roller and spend 520,000 gambling. This woman will never work a day in her life. Okay? You have some people again, you know. Every day they will see, you know, you going to work? Are you going to work? How is work? How is work? And when you look sometimes on their driveway, you be wondering, so them people, you know, work. When you drive out at morning time, whether you work afternoon, night, or morning, sometimes you see the car parked the same way. You wonder, so everybody work from home? Everybody's a millionaire? Everybody bought their house cash? Everybody paid for their home? So enough people out here not working while you out here work. Remember me tell you this. But don't get discouraged. Not because they're out here and they're enable and don't want to work, doesn't mean that you should stop. Keep on working, keep on saving, paying yourself first. Don't work too hard, just work smart, the way I see it. Yes? Okay, guys? So that a go on and that a go on. Anyways, let's get to some legality and let's get to some legal court. Remember Megan Stallion the other day was in court, She's back in court again. All right? So let's go. One second.
Red carpet, she's walking back into court. The rapper using tailored suits and eye-catching power dresses to send a message as she wages the latest legal battle in connection with the Tory Lanez shooting saga.
Get on today. Megan is absolutely sending a message through her fashion. She is telling everyone that she means business. And she is taking this with all the seriousness that it needs to be taken with.
I had to mute you guys.
Tory Lanez shot her in the foot, as seen in this TMZ video. And the explosive, headline-grabbing criminal trial that followed, Megan says that criticism...
So I'm not gonna drag it out. Reason why? Because there's lots of her body, yada yada yada, da 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 da, kiss my teeth, da da da, do do do, da da da. But you guys know, I came and showed you guys the other day that this girl is in court. Remember, I said they were selecting jurors because she ended up sue a girl that was on a campaign of bringing her down, saying that the guy never shot her. She's a this, she's a that. Remember, I came and unpacked that the other day and said, girl is back in court because of that situation. So I cannot play this all out because majority of music are in it. Body, yada, yada, yada. And if I get a strike, I would have to try to take out the music out of this content quick and fast. Right? So I'm giving you guys the update. Remember, I came with my big mouth. Guys, she's back in court. Defamation lawsuit. And it out here down pack. So that's why I came and remind you guys. So when you have a time, go get your phone. Only come off of this content and go search up what's going on with Megan again in court. I came and shout it out first and tell you second. Okay, guys, moving on.
has turned into a full-scale...
So I can't drag out that right now. She's back in court because of that nonsense, okay? Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Let me talk about some other things, yes? Guys, you know what I notice? You see, if I don't come on every day, guys, it's like it's hard for me to come on the next day because I wonder if you guys know it takes a lot to come and sit down and unpack with you guys. It takes a lot, you know, it's not easy. So I'm trying to catch myself because I gave you guys a break. As you don't notice, I never really get a content yesterday. Did you guys? Nah, bro. The last content you got was on Tuesday. So I had to take a break because it's not easy to come out here and talk a lot, okay? From there, guys, since we're talking about legal issue, let's get to O.J. Simpson. Remember O.J. Simpson vowed that he wasn't going to pay none of that gold man or gold people their money and none of the his wife people any money. Well, the estate agrees to pay $58 million. And OJ must be rolling in his grave like now. All right? Let's get to that.
And more breaking news to get to. ABC News confirming O.J. Simpson's estate has agreed to pay the family of Ron Goldman nearly $60 million. According to court documents, the estate's executor has accepted the family's claim. The Goldmans originally asked for $117 million. It's unclear how much the estate will be able to raise by selling off assets. Simpson was acquitted in the murders of his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and Goldman, but was found liable in civil court. The Goldmans apparently only received a fraction of the $33 million judgment in that case. Simpson died in April of last year.
All when the man dead. All when the man dead, oh. Estate have to cough up all of that money. Yeah? Or when you're dead, them a beat you like a dead horse. Seriously. Kiss me teeth and pass. Imagine they found you not guilty in court, but you end up have to go to small claims court to still pay. What? But nevertheless, enough of you guys gonna go down in batty holes with all of these kind of things. Nevertheless, let's talk about some other things. Yes? 1 second. I think I'm gonna go on the phone to basically do this. Give me a second. Let me go on my phone for a second. Because like I said, when I miss a day, I'm off my guard when it comes to my content, eh? And I apologize. Don't worry. I'll get back with the in progress and in the motion. All right? Since we're talking about that, I really didn't want to throw that in it, but let me find what I want to talk about. 1 second. Should I go there? Yeah, I'm trying to find something. I'm trying to do all of the court stuff them off this first, then I will get to some other things, guys. Give me a second. See if I could find it. All right, talk about this for a second. So remember I told you that the witch, Alba, or whatever her name is, went to go see that movie the other day, me and the kiddies. I told you guys that the guy who ran to come and grab Ariana Grande, at the premiere, he's banned from Singapore. So imagine that. You go and grab this woman. Remember the guy was sentenced to 26. This guy was sentenced to 9 days, a 26-year-old guy, for grabbing this woman. No security came and helped. It was only the black witch, the powerful witch, came and said, get off her. Get off her. Get off her. Right? Knowing that every time that witch movie come alight, it's always a different witch. So you have your highlight to go on the red carpet to do your thing, the premiere of the movie, and you out your ton Xena and Bodyguard. But nevertheless, the guy, it got 9 days in court, like I spoke to you guys before, and I showed you guys all of this. We don't need to revamp this, but now the guy is banned from Singapore over grabbing Ariana Grande whenever I have no security guard around her. All this year she's out here with her skinny self. And it's not a shade. Me just put that in it, to be honest. Kiss me teeth and pass. True? Anyways, from there, I want to talk about some other things. Give me a second if I can find it. And if I can't find it, I'm just going to literally kiss my teeth and pass. But it should be here somewhere. Let me go over here. 1 second. Let me find it for you guys. 1 second. Did I throw it out? Did I lose it? Probably did. Okay, let me go the other way in my phone. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Let me go the other way in my phone. I think I did take a screenshot of that. If I didn't, then do-do-do-da-da-dee. Channel star. Didn't I not? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Man, I hate going back and forth in my phone. 1 second. Let me try to find it. If not, where did I put it? Man, is it that far up, man? No. That's serious. Okay, 1 second. Let me just pull it up in my email. 1 second. If I can't find it, then I will just kiss my teeth and pass. Oh, man. Okay, 1 second, man. Why? I thought I took a picture of that thing, you know. I thought I did, but I guess, I don't know, man. All right. Man, I don't like when I have to show you guys this, but I'm a little bit slow this morning, guys. Like I said, man, I'm exhausted too, you know. It's Thursday. Okay, we're not out here sitting down, man. I'm exhausted, to be honest. So, Channel Star, where is it? Man, I'm really pissed off at this point. Hold on. How can I do this? All right, bam. I should have showed you guys in the phone instead of on the laptop, but nevertheless, it's better I show you guys what I'm talking about more than to come out here and then, yeah. All right. So remember this guy? Kevin Spacey. This man been out here in Hollywood doing his own thing. This man claims that after he end up in sexual assault saga, 1 second, he's homeless in Hollywood. Remember they gave him an award the other day after he end up under sexual assault. Remember good enough, right? So what did he say? He's homeless. Let's take off this for a second. 1 second. Better for me to show you guys elsewhere. But anyways, this man say he's homeless after his investigation. Remember, this man is a 2-time Oscar winner and all of that. But he came crumbling like crackers in the sex situation. So this rich man claims he's homeless out here. Nobody wants to talk to him. Nobody's not into him and all of those things. Do you believe the story that he's homeless or he's just looking some kind of pity? The way I see it, this man may be just looking some kind of pity, the way I see it. Now, what is the backstory of Spacey Stacy? Let's get to the backstory for a second. I have to give you guys a backstory of it, okay? Let me try to give you guys a backstory of this. Okay, 1 second. I'm a little bit slow to my road today, people. I'm exhausted, man. Can't wait till tomorrow. And then tomorrow, I have outings. And it's like, it's non-stop. Sometimes, I don't know, man. But whatever. I get the strength. Almighty God is always here giving me the strength. Yes? I'm sure you guys feel the same way how I feel. Exhausted. Seriously. But what can we say? We do it for the good and not for the bad. Yes? All right. So they claim he's homeless and they claim because of the sexual assault. So now I have the audio for you guys. Guys, I'm slow to my roll today. I'm sorry. All right?
Who are you
Give me a
looking
second.
for?
Mute.
William Shakespeare.
Fake Christ. I'm homeless.
Where I have been living in Baltimore is being foreclosed on. My house is being sold at auction.
It's been over a year since Kevin Spacey's tearful confession on Piers Morgan Uncensored.
I'm not quite sure where I'm going to live now. Why is it being foreclosed? Because I can't pay the bills that I owe.
There's a lot for me to process.
Now, the two-time Oscar winner is sharing an update with The Telegraph, admitting he's homeless. I'm living in hotels. I'm living in Airbnbs. I literally have no home. The costs over these last 7 years have been astronomical. I've had very little coming in and everything going out.
How much money do you have? None.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Do you mind me asking how much you owe? It's considerable. Millions? Many millions, yes.
But Kevin sees a light at the end of the tunnel. He's optimistic about a return to Hollywood.
Not
We
going
are
to
in
no
touch with some
Hollywood.
extremely
Go away.
Powerful people.
So remember, you know, this man found himself in hot water in sexual assault. So let's give you the backstory of this man. So imagine you're a big Oscar winner. All of this, yes? And then now you hit rock bottom. Like anybody can hit rock bottom. Anybody can be homeless. So it's not even something to laugh about. But this man ended up in a sexual assault and thought that he was big and bad out here. So let me go 7 years back why this man is in trouble and homeless at this point. So-called homeless.
Kevin Spacey is being investigated by Scotland Yard for 3 new cases of sexual assault. I'm Elizabeth Wagmeister with your daily variety update. Kevin Spacey, who was first accused of sexual misconduct in October 2017 by actor Anthony Rapp and has had numerous more complaints against him ever since, has come under fire once again with 3 new men coming forward with new allegations of sexual assault. Variety has confirmed the new allegations with the London police. Spacey is now being investigated for a total of 6 sexual assaults in London. According to police, a man came forward in April this year claiming he was sexually assaulted by Spacey in 1996. 2 other men came forward in February with separate allegations of sexual assault that allegedly occurred in 2008 and 2013. Each of the cases is being investigated by the Child Abuse and Sexual Offences Command of the Metropolitan Police.
Judge.
Prior to these 3 allegations, police were already investigating 3 other complaints of sexual assault against Spacey in London, where the actor spent much of his time as the artistic director of the Old Vic Theatre.
Okay, so I don't need to drag this out. You guys already know the story. I came on and packed every story that you can think about over here. It's just most of the time there's no audience over here because a lot of time people don't like these kind of things. So that man been in hot water from day one. Okay? Men, many man. Okay? And the reason why most of these people, well, I can say allegedly, because him get cream up in a court and now homeless. Reason why a lot of these men are sexual assault men and get away with it, because a lot of men back in the days don't want to come forward that he touched me, he raped me, he groped me, and all of these things. But everybody have come talk because of the so-called Me Too movement. But the way how we see the Me Too movement, as in the black founder, took down more black men more than anybody else. The way I see it, the Me Too movement. And until now, we don't know where she is, and she's nowhere to be found after she come create a war storm and the Me Too movement. Yes? The Me Too movement was created by her, and yet still when you come out here, a lot of folks still don't get any justice when it comes to sexual assault. All right? Okay? It took a long time for a lot of people to go down out here in sexual assault, even when the Me Too movement was out here. So when everybody talk about Me Too movement, took down Kevin Spacey and took down this and took down that and took down that, yeah, okay. He's still out here. The only thing, he's free and homeless. But where's everybody else? In jail, behind bars, can't come out. So when you see this man is still out here, not behind bars with so many sexual assault, don't feel sorry for him. He got a pass. He's privileged. Because many other men who end up in the same situation as him is in behind bars, clunk, clunk, clank, clank, waiting up for the guard to wake him up in the morning to say breakfast time, okay, yard time, court time, and all kind of time. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't feel sorry for Spacey. Whatever he get, he deserve. The way I see it. But I don't call him homelessness and nobody. But whatever he get, he deserve. Because it out here, I use him power and abuse him power till he get caught up in a body hole allegation of body hole and allegation of all kind of stuff when it comes to body hole. So we gotta be mindful. Yeah, people, you do your crime, you shall do your time. Which he never really do no time. Him only out here losing his money in legality and legal aspect of paying out, defending himself of these grievous allegation and grievous crime, I should say. Okay? So we're not going to drag it up because I did come and unpack that story already. And if you're interested and you care, please go on my content to go find Kevin Spacey. You have lots of topics in that content as well. All right, people, I'm tired of telling you guys, go and watch the content. Go and watch the content. Go and watch the content. Lots of content out here. What I drop, but if you go through the content, you'll find other topics that possible you like. All right, guys? Because sometimes you don't like the content, but when you go all the way in the content, you find a lot of things that possible you like. All right? Okay. What is this now? From here, should we talk about this one? Maybe we should come back and unpack this case. Okay, we're going to talk about this for a second because I didn't take a picture in my phone. All right. Remember I came and I said, guys, we're going to go all the way to UK. I believe I did this content already. Where, come now, where this politician was jailed for organ trafficking. Want to remember the situation? I spoke about the situation in the UK. UK rejects Nigerian request to deport former politician jailed for organ trafficking because he believed that when he's deported to Africa, no more crime, no more time. You're doing your time, bruh. Yeah, you're a politician, bruh, and you got caught up in organ trafficking. You want me to unpack the story, guys? I unpacked the story already. That's why I keep on saying I'm going to go and watch the content. Let me take off the screen a little bit and show you guys what I'm talking about. Here I'm talking about, guys. You guys never heard about the story? Do you guys want me to give you guys a highlight a little bit of the story? Okay, I'm gonna come, man. Jesus, man. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me slowly. Please help me help you. By you go watch the content and help me not to resurface it or talk about it or revamp it, guys. I don't like to do over contents. But because it's an update, I show you the update. But I'm not supposed to go give you the backstory if you know about the content. I'm not supposed to shout in the comment section. I heard about the story. You unpack it already. But you don't help me if you help, you know? Oh, man. Anyways, since me have to work out here for get no attention, work out here for get no views, work triple hard for get everything. All right. It's my fault. It's my thing. So I will work because I'm not chicken me a jerk. I may work to get the audio or the content or the video across to you guys diligently. But more time me tired though. I have to take off some stress and some problem off of me with the content. All right. So let's get to UK for a second. All right. So UK politician organ trafficking. Okay. 1 second, man. So it was 2 days, right? And let's get this. So it was 2 years ago when I started this channel. I came and spoke to you guys about it. Yes, that's how long I've been coming with this content. I'm not asking, I'm telling you guys this, okay? So let's get to UK in a minute about this court case. Quick and fast.
Just under a year since the start of an investigation into a plot to harvest a 21-year-old man's kidney, Nigerian Senator Ike Ekweremadu, along with his wife and a doctor, have begun a...
Bro, they brought the man here. I don't want to talk about the story and I don't want to revamp this. Yo, they brought the boy from in Africa. They didn't want to do the organ donor. And they brought him to the UK to take with the boy kidney. Boy was sick and everything. Enough wrongs go about here, you know, people that I come and talk about, you know. The senator, you know, Nigeria senator politician, you know, and he was so dumb enough to go to UK with his bullshit. After he never got through in his country, he came to UK with his bullshit and they nabbed him to his crime. And now he said, oh, please deport me. Deport me now because he doesn't want to do no more time. So when you deport him now, I'm scot-free. You're not getting deported. Them say, stay at jail. You're too wicked. Let's continue.
Life behind bars. One very different
Listen.
from what they once knew.
Modern slavery is present throughout our communities in many different formats, be it labour exploitation, the exploitation of women in sex work, domestic servitude, and the criminal exploitation of people.
The couple,
Listen,
along with the help of the medical
that's his
doctor,
wife.
were found to have conspired to bring a Lagos street trader to a London hospital.
What me say? Had our doctor too, you know, people, brought the boy from there to the UK to pluck out the boy's organs. I swear to you, and him get caught, busted. So how many more men or women he took from that country and brought them to you and F them up? Seriously, people. So some serious things are happening out here, but you won't know until you reach over here. So I'm giving you the backstory of this senator, quick and fast.
As a potential kidney donor for their ill 25-year-old daughter Sonia.
You hear?
Exchange.
So the daughter was sick, you know, people. Me not say a parent you want to go on the limbs to do anything for your daughter, but the way he go about it was so wrong. Yes, your daughter is sick. Your daughter have a promising future. But you and your wife was ready to kidnap the man and pluck out his organ the way they see it. So you had to go get life in prison. So look there now. You're not even going to be out here to see if your daughter recover or not, or she got any kidney or any organ or anything of that. You in a jail because you turn organ trafficker. Cha-cha. Nah, man. An exchange of $8,000. Are you allowed to do that? No, sir. Not at all. Not at all. You're not allowed to do that. So let's unpack.
For $8,000 and a promise of a better life. While it's lawful to donate a kidney, it becomes criminal if there's a reward of money or other material advantage.
Told ya.
In this case, the people that were convicted exerted their political influence and power and control over a young man who was vulnerable by his economic circumstances, who was trafficked to the UK without any knowledge of what he was doing here.
It is said to be the first such case to be heard under the modern-day slavery law.
Jaja.
During a televised sentence hearing, Mr. Justice Johnson recognised Ike Ekweremadu's fall from grace. The trio, Mr. and Mrs. Ekweremadu, together with a medical middleman, Dr. Obinna Obeta, were all handed lengthy sentences.
All the doctor put his own career and lining up people to do this illegal hey baba b and mama mia baba b. Say who na? Serious people. All the doctor got it too, you know. This was a big case, you know. I came and unpacked the case. People, I'm gonna kiss my teeth and don't give you guys no more. Cause you're not doing your homework by watching the content. So let me kiss my teeth literally. Little bit more, me just gone off of this because
totaling 25 years. This will no doubt set a precedence for many years to come.
All right. You don't want to hear the judge? 1 second.
Taking account of the aggravating and mitigating factors in your case, I impose a sentence of 9 years and 8 months imprisonment, subject to allowing for the time which you have spent remanded in custody. You will serve 2/3 of the sentence in custody and will be on license thereafter for the rest of the sentence.
That's the doctor. On license as well. Oh, mighty God. So that's what I keep on saying to you guys. I'm going to be honest. Anytime. Okay. And I could give you the short end and the stick of this content as well. Let me just drop it in and tell you guys. One more. Let me give you guys a short end of this one. Okay.
A wealthy Nigerian politician, his wife, and a corrupt doctor are behind bars tonight after being found guilty of a shocking and elaborate organ harvesting plot. Ike Ekweremadu and his wife Beatrice trafficked a vulnerable street trader from Lagos to London with the promise of money. They wanted to take one of his kidneys to transplant into their sick daughter. When medics at London's Royal Free Hospital rejected him, the plot began to unravel. Police praise the victim's bravery coming forward to help.
Remember, you know, the hospital reject him. Remember, you have to go on a donor list and the kidney has to match. So he wanted the hospital just to take up the guy from Lagos and say, okay, cut him open and give the kidney to the daughter. That's not how you go, bro. You're an animal. So this is the backstory of the so-called senator. And that's the backstory of his wife and the stupid-ass doctor that put his license in jeopardy and can't practice no more. Could you see what mankind is all about? So protect your life. Protect your organs, especially if you went to go sign your driver license. I'm a donor, please. Be mindful. Because maybe the time when you're supposed to come off a life support, them say, nah, let me chop him up because he's a donor. Be mindful what you're signing up out here. Your health card, your driver's license. Are you a donor? Try revisit that situation that you put yourself in. Remember the story I came and the topic I came and unpacked the other day, that they were going to take away this man organ and the man wake up, and now when the man wake up, they still wanted to take that organ. And remember that story that I came with the other day? People out here take people organ when they're alive. Shout it out loud. Be mindful and be careful how you out here sign donor's card. That's all I'm saying, folks. Okay? From there, guys, that's what I had to come and tell you guys about that. All right? Let's go on the phone and unpack some other things. Now, I'm going to get to hip-hop for a second. So let's, since I'm running down this, we're going to round down this quick and fast. So let's get here. Bam. T-Pain said he doesn't consider DJ Khaled a brother despite their previous collaboration. The Bayou, a drunk singer, called out DJ Khaled during Club Shay Shay podcast with Shannon Sharp on Wednesday, November 26th. So I'm not giving her no old story. Remember, you know, I came and spoke about DJ Khaled in the past. DJ Khaled! And I came and said to you guys, what does DJ Khaled really do? Jump on the bandwagon when somebody's shining, allegedly? Jump on the bandwagon when somebody is the hottest? What does DJ Khaled do? Okay, they say DJ Khaled can make you get your documents. Really? People out here shout and say DJ Khaled is the one that made Vice Cartel this and that and that. But when we hide, we saw Vice Cartel big up the lawyer and say, big up the lawyer if you need your visa and this and that and that. Big up this lawyer. So lawyers in the mix, not DJ Khaled. Okay? Not only that, we get to understand that DJ Khaled is one of those men that are in the Muslim community, the Arab community. And if you guys know the situation when it comes to Arabs and the black folks and anybody else, you should know quick and fast. So I don't need to read it out and spell it out. We also know that DJ Khaled went to Jamaica and DJ Khaled put rice and peas, chicken, everything else, and put the porridge in the mix. And I said, oh my. For a man who I say, where I say, Wagwan, yeah man, have all of these black reggae people around him, da-da-dee-da-da-da, didn't know that the porridge go in the bowl. The man mixed everything on his plate like he was in his own culture. And then I know they mix everything together and eat with it. I know all of that now. But for years, you're out there with Movado. For years, you're out on the bandwagon and everybody, you never know so porridge go in a bowl and porridge don't mix with rice and peas or rice or mix with gravy and all of those things. Kiss me teeth and pass. That day I wanted to beat him through the phone and say, yo, you don't know the people them culture? Disgusting. You don't know the people them culture that porridge, drinking a bowl or cup, not on your plate. Kiss me teeth and pass. Then you had the Palestine and you had the genocide and all of these things are going, and Khaled keep quiet. And it's something that man should have come talk about, because the amount of killing with the Palestine and the whole sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, it was disturbing and troubling, and this man stays silent like a silent Sam. So there's nobody. When political things are going out here and them can't even talk with genocide, you tell us that them are nobody. Then man no empathy, no sympathy, and they're afraid for open up their mouth and them a big mogul. Remember I tell you that. So right now, DJ Khaled with the Palestine story is picking his own battles. Then you can't blame him really and truly, because you say some things out here and your baby be banished. But how can your country and your culture in a disarray and you can't talk? But when everybody else culture and everybody does, you're there, DJ Khaled, and you come almost like a Santa Claus, all come like rabbis and the Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Seriously. So not only T-Pain one beat you. The whole community at time look at you and kiss them teeth and say, look at this rabbi man, Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Look at him. What does DJ Khaled do allegedly? DJ Khaled! What does he do? We're not sure. So T-Pain come out and say DJ Khaled is no one's friend. And I believe it. Quick and fast. Because those people are not telling you their culture, teaching you their culture, even teach you their language. And even nowadays, back in the days, when black folks used to own barbershop, these people never own barbershop. Now, these people own barbershop. And have black folks who can't get barbershop, I come rent them chair. And I see that forehand from myself when it was graduation for one of my girl, and I brought her because I was so lazy I didn't want to do the hair myself. And the way the girl did it, I could have do it my damn self and pay her $200 to do the hair. I mean, I knock her. Well, she's a braider. And when me hide, I had to send an e-transfer. I'm giving you as a backstory. I had to send the e-transfer. Somebody said, but wait, e-transfer? Okay, I know you have to pay a little bit before you go. No problem. When I send the e-transfer and I look back in my bank account, the name never match up with the girl name. And I said, huh? So what happened? She's, huh? I saw she had do the ear. Give her the benefit of the doubt. When I went to the place the morning to go get the hair done, because it was graduation, I pop in the place. I got a little bit, maybe 20 minutes early. But you know, when it comes to our time, at times, they say black people time is a different time. You tell them 9, them come 10. You tell them 10, them come 11. Whatever it is. So guys, I end up, and when I pop in the place and open the door, I said, hi, it's so-and-so. All I look on the man. When me looking at the place didn't look black. The place didn't look like a black hairdresser place. And blah, blah, blah. I'm not being racist, people. Me have to tell them my experience. I don't care. So at the end of the day, guys, now when I open the door and I said, hi, so-and-so, me I look at me, I said, then what is so me wait. Because remember, I have the kiddies and I have to be mindful what I progress. And when I put out on the children, them, because we have to be mindful because they're growing and you want them to have an open mind. Anyhow, guys, I say that to say this. By the time me look the black girl come, when I hide, I had to pay her the money for the hair. Half of her money went to the man. And the man don't look like us. And the owner of the store don't look like us. And everybody else who came with their client was a black person paying that man. So that man opened a barber shop. Now use no tool in the barber shop. Can't cut no hair in the barber shop, but have us in the barber shop coming in to rent chairs. And I shout out, Allah, to be honest. Kiss me teeth. So are these people allegedly colonizers or their next slave owners or drivers? I am not sure. So here I am going to pay you $200 and maybe 50% of the $200 have to go to this man. I would have rather stay in my yard, rent a 2-bedroom and use that one for my studio and here studio and that. I know a lot of people don't want people to come to your home. But if you have to go to a barber shop to go give this man half of your money after you stand up there for 4 hours and braid, it's ungodly, it's slavery. Kiss me teeth and pass. After that, I never went back to that place because most of these people don't support us, so why should I? Kiss me teeth and pass. You get it, people? So it's no race thing. Me just telling you how it go out here. So tying up the story, wrapping up the story like how you tie up the chicken leg them when you're ready to bake it. Them a take over all the barbershop that black people owned before. Because now these days, back in the days, only black people and 1 and 2 people own barbershop. Now them own the barbershop and them now cut no hair. Them have people on the chair and work like slave. Allegedly, don't mix me. So T-Pain call out his ass. DJ Khaled, what do you do? Always in the black community. DJ Khaled. Fuck you out here doing, sir? Sorry, my French. Kiss me teeth and pass. So I had to drop that in a dot. You understand? No, we're going to go to this fool. This fool here. This fool, right? They asked him about Christian teeth. Yes? They asked Blueface about Christian teeth, and Blueface come out here and shout that her teeth look like a 5-year-old. Pervert. Oh, I like it. She looks like a 5-year-old. Yeah, what? How is she supposed to look like a 5-year-old and you have a baby with her? Yo, I don't know. When they go to jail and come out, there's something else. I don't know what's wrong with these fools in that drink a lot, you know. I don't know what's wrong with them. But it never sound good. It almost sound like pedophile-ish. Oh, I like it. She looks like a 5-year-old. She almost seems like she's my 5-year-old daughter. Really? So you would have beat up and punch out your 5-year-old daughter teeth? And you put out your 5-year-old daughter out if you go do a DNA test on the kid? And you'd have come out here, we make your 5-year-old have a kid, and the kid, hey, Blueface, go away, you know. So this man come out and say she looks like a 5-year-old. Almost reminiscing, and I couldn't talk, I was disturbed. And I only me wanna beating people. It's all out here. So let's get to Blueface quick and fast. Since we're talking about hip-hop and DJ Khaled. All right? 1 second. Right here. So what was it? Blueface and Christian Rock losing her teeth. I like it. She looks like a 5th grader daughter. That's disgusting. And DJ Vlad. And next one, who always have those black folks over there spilling on themselves and by the time them come off of this, either them dead, or them lock up, or them can talk on themselves. Okay, guys? So I want to get to this part. I don't want a copyright strike, but I want to get to right here, I think. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to meet you guys for a sec. Right? So I had to mute you guys, people. So I want to get to that part. I showed you guys that part because I mute you guys for a bit, right? But I want you guys to listen. 1 second.
See, I think it's adorable. I think you look like a little fifth grader or something, you know? Like, so I kind of saw her as like my daughter, you know? Like, you kind of look like a little, like, adorable little girl, like, you know?
Okay, this is twisted in all types of ways right now.
You hear what DJ? Okay, back it up for a bit, right here.
Fifth grader or something, you know? Like,
back it up.
And I'm just like, all right, man, like, honestly, I think it's adorable. I think you look like...
I'm going to back it up a little bit. Right here.
Lost the denture every time. They said we could screw one in there, that'll be permanent. That motherfucker fell out the second day. And I'm just like, all right, man, like, honestly, I think it's adorable. I think you look like a little fifth grader or something, you know? Like, so I kind of saw her as like my daughter, you know? Like, you kind of look like a little, like, adorable little girl, like, you know?
Okay, this is twisted in all types of ways
right
now, and I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah,
you hear what
weird.
You hear what DJ Vlad? You hear what Vlad said? I'm gonna leave it around. It sounds weird as F. That's your baby mother, and she looks like a 5-year-old. Your baby mother that you abuse so much and do so wrong. I don't know how the black folks glorify this sick relationship. I don't know how you get popular over this sick, demented relationship. I beat you, you beat me, I'm drunk, you in jail, you in jail. I don't know. Same like how you guys glorify Drake and Rosalie in the black community and feel like said that's okay. That's not a relationship, bro. Toxic as F. I think he looks cute because he looks like a 5th grader. You old pervert. You need to get out of here. If she did have a brother, if you come beat the shit out of you, you would have known better. Some of these men. Look how the girl did look before she met him. Some people can make you look like a living demon, sir. Sometimes the people them that you're lying down is your worst enemy. The way I was shout. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about, people. So it don't sound good that they don't even sit well with DJ Vlad. And DJ Vlad have him there. Okay? Every time these people come and sit down and DJ Vlad and sit down there, come tell out them ish and ash, either them behind bars, them dead, and all of these things allegedly. DJ Vlad always have these people on here, but nobody looking like him most of the time. Why am I never gonna get Kevin Spacey to come and sit there? Why am I not get Weinstein to come and sit there? Why him not get one of Epstein victim to come and sit there and tell the stories? Always have these guys there. Right there, when you look them dead, them end up in a jail, them come snitch upon themselves and all of these things. Lots of people out here making money and our downfall out here. And it's disturbing and troubling, but it's not my business. I'm going to wrap this up and pack this up quick and fast because I'm over my time. Okay, guys? Happy Thursday, no, guys. And thank you guys for stopping by. I know this content was all over the place because I'm off my guard. I'm exhausted. Anytime I miss a content, the next day I'm a little bit off my guard. But when I come and drop the content, then one by one, it's like my phone is down packed. Everything is organized. So I'm disorganized this morning. My content is all over the place. But long as you guys get your content, I would think that's even more better than not getting anything. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for giving me a patient and your time so early in the morning. But that was your content, guys. So just remember what we came out here and talk about. This content stemmed from a lying fortune teller who sit down on disability, don't work, and sit down on disability and go and scam the public. Go and get a loan from me, please, because I see a billionaire in your future. So in other words, we're going to wrap up that. I say that to say this: stop believing in mankind. Believe in yourself. The time you're out here, put effort in a mankind, put effort in yourself and your children if you can. You understand me? I say? And put effort in yourself and believe in yourself. And always push yourself to be better than how you were the day before or last year, the way I see it. Okay? Only you can trust you, and only you can build you, and only you can break you. Remember, I tell you this. So at the end of the day, coming off and jumping off of this, I want to say thank you for stopping by. And it's a pleasure as always. And I'll catch you guys with 1 and 2 things another time. And I for sure, guys, I am going to make sure that I come out here with a proper content and all. Leaving you guys, let's drop this. US revoke this man visa and him can't go back to the US. I'm gonna come and unpack the story another day and put it in a content when I come. It's a backstory, but you can do your own research and see what's going on. Okay, he's present in the Caribbean and they revoke his visa. So imagine that you're presently in the Caribbean and they revoke your visa and you can't go back nowhere. So you see how political this is going on? You see how Donald Trump out here attack people, pardon who he wants to pardon, take whose visa, revoke who from what, revoke who. The man is out here armed and dangerous. But we don't have anything really much to say at all times, right? Then from there, we're going to drop this. We get to understand, after the hurricane, there's a disease and bacterial disease out here, and all of that in Jamaica of that sort. Okay, guys? And they're just saying basically you have to just be mindful because this is what it is. You know, this is what it comes from. It affects humans and the dogs and many other wild domesticated animals and sign of symptoms and all of that, guys. So right now, at the end of the day, we got to just be mindful. Blood infection out here, just be mindful. Wash your hand, wash your stuff. Make sure the stuff that you guys are getting, no dog, no around it, no rodents, no around it. And be mindful with the water that you're drinking because you never know. Okay, guys? Not only that, it's so disturbing and troubling to know, said the Hurricane Melissa wiped out that all kind of water on the land, but when you hide now, there's fire on the land. Make that make sense for me. If river and streams are coming down like dirty water and river and stream are coming down like people lifestyle, where would the fire come from? If every place is supposed to be all wet and carry on. When storm and lick and lightning and lick and light wire bust up, there's no fire. But when there's water on the land and the whole place is in damp and moist and damp, that's when the fire come. I keep on telling you this, you know. The more place these people wipe out and damage, the more land for them. The more they're going to control the population. See, like how they have the woman them sterile out here, the more they're going to control the population, the more they're going to control your food. Because right now, food is making in lab meat. Not animal, you know, meat is making in lab without no animal grow that. Just cells and all of that put together. And here's a piece of steak. Thank you. Okay? Remember, sooner or later, they're going to control the seeds. Remember, nowadays days we're eating food out here without no seeds. You'll be like, what? Remember good. So be mindful. You understand? Nowadays days we have to think about eat what we grow what you eat, the way we see it. Because nowadays days, they're trying to control your food and control everything else that is not that. So we got to be mindful out here what we're consuming and what we're out here doing. Okay, guys? From allegedly from the sodomy, the sodomy did happen when we had that big storm. And they said that they went to go test out the mass destruction weapon underneath the water. From there, so you don't trust mankind. And remember, from the longest time, they've been crying climate change, and you can see it. You can feel it. The other day, we had snow, and all the trees, all the leaves them are on the tree, and we're like, what? What the hell is going on here? So we know more time they're playing with God time and playing with God weather. And not only that, we know that when we don't have snow, for the hockey players, they go out there and make their snow. You understand? And we know that you'll be in one city here, and when you go up the street, it's raining, and it's not raining down here. You're wondering, like, what? What's going on here? So they don't know exactly what they're going. And not only that, in England, they were protesting that they were covering up the sun. That's why outside is so dark nowadays days. You wake up and you wonder, say, yo, outside dark. So when you look by 5 o'clock, the time is dark like that. You be wondering, what the hell is it night? And when you hide again, then put the time forward and backward. So are we really living in the time that we're living? Are we really the age what they're saying? Are we really living in 2025? Let me leave all of that crazy evolution in your brain. You understand what I'm saying? But nevertheless, guys, happy Thursday. And just remember, Thursday is Thursday. It's another day. Okay? Another day that make we great. Another day that we have health and strength. Another day we're out here pushing in a good light and an ambitious light. So big up your clean self on this Thursday. One more day until Friday, till weekend. We're free. Okay, guys? Peace and love. Panda content here. Bye.